Hey everyone, welcome to Legends of Podcasting. I'm Stu.
I'm Ross.
I'm Rob.
And we're here for a very special trailer that we have found on YouTube. It's a fan-made trailer of Superman Legacy, which James Gunn is obviously writing, directing. They've cast now the Superman. David Corenswet?
Yeah.
I don't know how you say it. Kim Basinger?
Basinger.
Corenswet?
Yep.
But yeah, we've been really excited about the news, and then we found this fan-made trailer done by Dr FlashPoint. On YouTube, and we kind of want to watch it and see what it's like. Heard good things. Going to be interesting. I mean,
do we want to talk about our thoughts of the casting?
I think he looks great.
To be honest, I'd never heard of him before. So
No, me neither.
So IMDb, I've never seen anything he's been in.
No.
So I'm gonna have to go and educate myself.
I mean, there's been lots of Photoshop and stuff going up of him in different suits, and he looks.
I think an unknown is the best option.
100%.
Yeah. Especially after all the stuff that went down between kal-el and WB, you kind of want a clean break.
Yeah. No, it's interesting.
But the thing is, I want it to be an unknown. So when I look at the screen, I think that's Superman. I go, that's Thingy from Thingy.
Yeah, true.
That's.
I mean, it worked for Tom Hiddleston.
Yeah.
Loki. He says I stumbled across that news report the other day. Was back when they first cast him and Chris Hemsworth in Thor and Loki in the first Thor movie.
Yeah.
And it was like, Marvel takes a big gamble by casting two unknown actors. And you look back on it now and go, okay.
Yeah.
It's just like,
They did it with Christopher Reeve.
Yep.
They did it with Brandon Routh. Henry Cavill was pretty new.
I mean, he was in Spartans, wasn't he? Was it Spartans?
Immortals.
Immortals, okay.
Yeah, he was at the. I haven't seen it.
Yeah, he was in very little stuff.
Yeah.
So it was unknown to most of the general public, right?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, the first time I ever saw him was in Man of Steel. I hadn't seen anything before that.
I saw him in Immortals.
Okay.
But I only went to go and see that because I knew he was going to be Superman. So I wanted to see what he was like.
Nice. So yeah, I'm really interested in the casting. It's more and more I hear about, the more and more I'm excited for the movie. And I say it's the first one. I mean, we spoke about this offline loads. It's the first one of this big.
It's just if you
see
this up.
Yeah.
From the start, it's dead. But
you're going to have to land. This
this
needs to be successful, right? So whatever they're doing, it needs to work. So I hope.
Needs to be
I pray that James Gunn can get this right and do it, and it's going to be the greatest Superman film ever.
Well, the podcast he did with Michael Rosenberg was saying. He said, "Are you nervous about this film?" He says, "I'm not now. I finished the script because he's really happy with it. So hopefully, it's really good."
As long as he's not done a George Lucas Phantom Menace era one where he's like, "I wrote it and I'm really happy with it." You can all just. It's like no. As long as you've had people look at it and go, "Maybe that doesn't work. Maybe it doesn't work." Like,
yeah, I mean, I would hope so. I would hope so. I would really hope so. But yeah, so yeah, fan made trailer. It's been out. I think it was about 2 months. I think when we checked on YouTube. We'll put the link in the description below.
We just wanted to do it for hype, not.
Yeah,
because it's going to be anything like the movie.
Oh yeah. No. I'm interested. Just interested to see what footage they've taken and spliced together to make this and give the tone and stuff. I mean, we might watch this and be like, yeah, that's the movie I want. And be like, it comes out, it's like that's not the movie. This guy should have made the movie because it'd be better. But you never know. But it'd be interesting to see
it's always cool to watch fan made stuff because we have watched the re-edited Kenobi trailer.
Yes, and that was really fun. Yeah, that's on our channel.
Really
We're going to check it out. It's
so.
really looking forward to when that actually comes out as well. So I love the fact that fans can just take stuff and be like, this is what we would do, and this is our interpretation of it, and watching that kind of stuff.
Or in our case, when we were talking as well, this is what I want to see, and then they just made that a reality.
Yeah, definitely. So
we always have that argument about what would you want to see from the back.
It's just like all the time. We all have different opinions as well, which is quite interesting. I think everyone does, so it's quite difficult. You can never make the perfect movie for everyone. It's a perfect movie maybe for for what they want, what the person's writing it wants. So
let's check
it out and find out what's going on. Just before we jump into this fan-made trailer, I just want to thank everyone who's been supporting the channel recently. If you just found us due to this trailer, welcome. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. We've been watching us for a while. We really do appreciate every subscribe we get. We'd love to try and get as big as possible, so please click on the subscribe button. We also have a Patreon set up which has all the shows we react to, full reactions on there, so please go head over to Patreon and support us there. So let's jump into this fan-made trailer.
Oh, it's Superman Lois.
Try not to guess all the footage.
Yeah.
Son, I know it hasn't been easy. You're gonna be here long after I'm gone.
Right. People think I'm calm. I don't know if I really am.
Every evil you can imagine.
Hey, it does look good.
Against mankind.
Where's that Brainiac?
But one day you're gonna be stronger than anyone else in the world.
That's super.
Definitely.
It's like I'm feeling the whole world at once. I don't think I can do it.
And in those moments, the only thing that but you will have to guide you.
He'd be a great Park Kent to be done.
Looks like a Smallville jacket.
Yeah.
So proud of you, son.
Oh, that's his mum and dad's
Yeah.
thing in the fortress. That's cool. I hope they do that. Oh, Smallville. I love the way two buildings run into each other.
You know, the philosopher Nietzsche believed we shouldn't.
No S on the cape. No S on the cape.
Stick with Lane. She'll show you the ropes.
I think that was from Superman Live. Oh, that's
Can we also
Pink Ranger.
Yeah.
Nice.
Or Jasmine.
The true hero was the person who embraced
Music.
the life he was given and made
Oh, that's
it
definitely Superman of those.
Yeah.
Fine.
There's a place for everyone.
Oh, what? Bruce
This is
Campbell?
my place. A place where you have your word.
That'd be great.
Call that person Ubermensch.
Such hopeful music.
Yeah.
all you have to do is look
Superman.
up in the sky?
What's that from?
That's from Krypton.
Yeah.
Great show.
Brainiac.
Oh,
You know,
brilliant.
it kind of feels like the world's ending. I just feel like the world is hopeless. It's really important to me that all of you know that your lives have value. That you're important.
Oh, I love that.
Son of Krypton, your world. Who's that?
Guardians.
That's, yeah.
Is that Kang?
It's
Yeah.
Quantumania, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's save everyone. Your father chose to be your protector, just as you've chosen to be the Earth's protector.
It was a great shot.
Nobody forced that on you, yet you embraced it.
Help people even if it puts you at risk. That's the purpose of power.
Nice.
I miss you, son. I miss you too, Dad.
That's cool, I like that. Got some goosebumps from that, not gonna lie.
So the idea of legacy there being he's taken on his father's legacy
Yeah.
of being a protector and gone into.
My favourite bit, that whole thing,
Mm.
go and play back the bugger, is the bit where obviously Brainiac is kind of invading Earth, but everyone's watching him
Oh,
do
him
that
talk about how much hope it
it goes,
stand strong.
I'm here
Yeah.
and I will help. That's the one thing Henry Cavill's one didn't do for me. We didn't see the Earth's real reaction to him.
Yeah.
Where you see the bit where he's pulling the ship, he's saving the woman out of the thing, and he's saving the.
It's a
But you
montage.
don't, and he's got the people on the roof from the
I know
from the flood. But you don't see
Yeah.
and hear what they're thinking
That's
about
what
him.
I know. It's the part of the plot of the film, but the bit when he goes into the courthouse to talk to the Congress, I was like, "This is going to be great." He can put everything in words, and people just need to blow the courthouse up. So,
Yeah.
again, I wanted to see that.
Yeah, I want
Like-
to see Earth's representation
Yeah.
of
Well,
what they
it
think
would
of
have
him.
been nice in those films to see the positive side of things because it was all about, oh, he shouldn't be
Yeah,
here.
alien, get out of our
Yeah.
planet.
Yeah.
Like the
I want-
positive
I
side
want-
of the
yeah, I
all the
want to see people
embracing
like,
him.
like the best scene in cinematic history of Superman is when he saves a plane in Superman Returns.
Yeah.
And like when he lands that plane in the baseball stadium,
Statistically.
everybody cheers.
Yeah.
We don't see any of that in Henry Cavill's Superman.
No, yeah.
And you get the statistically that's still the same as
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah, it's just
yeah.
I just want to see more of that. I want to see Earth love Superman. I don't want to be told this is hope.
Yeah.
And then everyone you're meant to hope for me.
Yeah.
I want to see it. I don't want to be told about it.
Yeah.
Definitely.
No, it's a very well made trailer. I'd say there's lots of little bits from like Smallville, Superman and Lois,
Superman
bit
Returns.
of
Yeah.
Krypton in there.
Yeah.
Some other bits. I mean, I'm guessing bits from the show he's in. I guess he's in the show.
The dad. I don't think it is, but it looks like the scenes from that movie. I Am Number 4.
Yeah, the alien one.
Yeah, and it's like his dad, but I don't think it is. But it looks. It reminds me so much of that.
Is he in the dad in that? I don't think so.
It looks like.
Oh, no,
him.
yeah, because he's the guy from Transformers, right? He's the head of Nest, or the general from Nest, the
be.
captain from Nest. So it's that actor. I mean, he could play a good Clark Kent. To be fair, I could see that. But so you kind of want because like.
But James Gunn has confirmed that it's not an origin story.
Yeah.
You want? I guess you might.
So I
have
kind of want Jonathan to already be dead.
yeah.
Well, I think we discussed it before. One of our theories was maybe the legacy part of the title is maybe Jonathan being in the film and he's training Jonathan up. As,
I don't know.
He's too young to.
Yeah, I think he's too young.
I think they're going for a
well,
young.
yeah, that's what I
Superman.
mean. Like we talked about that on a podcast, but then now they've cast a younger actor, so he's going to be That's why I think
it might take the legacy of Jonathan Kent and Jor-El, taking those legacies that he's been taught and being Superman.
Like what they've done with this trailer, where they've just done that. That's the legacy.
Yeah, like both my dads protected me, and now I'm going to protect the Earth because it's what I can do. Yeah, I'm very looking forward to it. I mean, I love it.
It's Superman.
I'd love it if it's Brainiac. I've been wanting a Brainiac movie. You guys know this because I've talked about it for years.
No, you never
just like that Superman Unbound anime movie when you have Superman taking on like 100 Brainiac droids and just decimating them with all his powers.
There is
That's
definitely
all I want.
I do want that, but I also want this movie to be a bit more just focused on Clark.
Yeah.
And him learning to be Superman. And be in front of the world, rather than having a big bad to worry about. I want to concentrate on him, so you get to know him and love the character. Because if James Gunn's got a plan, hopefully, for 10 years, I want you to love the character from the get-go, so you care about it. If it's too much focused on action, I think it might be a bit more like Black Adam, where it's a good movie, but the characters are so quickly in and out, you don't care about them that much. And I want this, because it's Superman for a start. 2, it's the start of a new franchise. Yeah. I want you to... It's like Iron Man from Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
You love that character so much that when he dies, and then go...
Yeah.
If you haven't seen it, I don't care.
That's your own problem.
Yeah. You care when he dies, right? And that's what...
Yes, you see his journey, his growth as well, right? Yeah.
As long as they don't do a Death of Superman right at the end again.
No. I mean,
we've done it too many times.
If you're going to do that, you really... It's like,
put the S on the cape!
Put the S on the damn cape!
Love of God, put the S on the cape.
But also, it's like... Death of Superman for me is like doing Dark Phoenix in the films. You've got to build that up and do it properly. It can't be one film. No. It's just not going to work.
Yeah, it has to be like 5.
I kind of don't want them to touch it because it would just be like, oh, it's BVS again.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? It's like the Batman movies bringing. It's like if the Batman 2 has the Joker in it, I'm like, again, like there's so many other things you can do in his world. Bring in someone else, like a different character that hasn't been done before, or someone that has been done, like Mr. Freeze, do it.
Clayface.
Well,
it won't work in that universe.
I would love Clayface. Well, he's one of my favourite bad guys. But again, it's not.
I think Mr. Freeze for that universe is like pinnacle perfect.
What was the director? I forget his name. Matt Reeves. He said he wants to do that.
Also, the proper
get away with it or not is the thing. It's like because if you, I think I can't remember where he said it was when we did the podcast I listened to. Where he said that he really wants to do the Heart of Ice style story. But he's not sure if WB will let him do that, and with this, if he can't get the way he wants to do it, he won't do it. So rather than
I suppose because James Gunn might want of his proper main universe.
We're sidetracking, but I'd love the Batman 2 to have the Court of Owls introduced as like not in like the background, not like they're the main bad guy in the background, they're there. You don't have a
couple of hints.
Whether it's Mr. Freeze or someone like you could probably do Scarecrow.
Flashback of Riddler going to the Court of Owls card shop, and that's where he got that owl card from.
Yeah. It's in the gift shop on the way out.
The logos for a secret society. You got logos everywhere. I don't know. Just like a villain that's more street level, like Scarecrow or Mr. Freeze, or like someone.
I mean, it could be that they concentrate more on Penguin.
Yeah, I mean, he's got his show
to set him up. Right? Then he's the main bad guy.
You can have him in there. I kind of want him to just be in that world, but not be the main bad guy. He obviously is.
One of the gangsters
interactive with Batman.
Thing,
Like he has to deal with Batman, but I don't think him and Batman got some sort of deal going on. But he's sort of I don't know. I don't maybe want him as.
Do you reckon they'll do Joker and the Riddler come out?
I don't know. I'd rather leave Joker alone for a bit because they've got Joker 2 coming out.
He's so. I mean, the Joker's a great character. Don't get me wrong. He's obviously he's the biggest Batman bad guy. But you have him in every single Batman franchise he appears. It's like you don't need to do it again. Give it a little break. Do some other character. He's got plenty of rogue gallery. I mean, I'd love to do Man Bat, but again, it's too CGI heavy. But do a Man Bat story would be really cool because that whole story. I mean, I would love if they did a a Two-Face one, but do it that like it is in the. I think it's in the comics, but definitely in the animated series where Bruce and Harvey Dent are old friends, and the fact that when he turns to Clayface, it's more of a personal story for him to like try and help his friend rather than try and stop this criminal. I have a bit of a personal connection with it.
Well, to bring it back around to the Superman trailer.
Oh yeah, Superman. Sorry, I thought we were talking about that. Can be on the Batman train.
Well, do you want to see Lex?
That's what I mean. Dr. FlashPoint's obviously chosen Brainiac here, but that's a big superpowered enemy. Would you rather see a Lex as or is that overdone too?
I mean, again, I mean, to have him in the movie, but not as the main bad guy. Have him. He's there. He exists. He can you can see him at like a party or whatever, but not as the main antagonist of the movie.
I don't know, because like I said, I want it to be more focused on Clark becoming Superman, and then you see the audience, us watching it, and the Earth itself in the movie start to love that character, and then Lex is jealous, and he's the one that hates and he builds that hatred up.
I think the best they ever did that in was the Dean Cain Superman show. They did such a good job of like making Lex being like, no, I'm the savior of Metropolis.
The thing is as well with Lex as well, that it hasn't been done well for such a long time.
They haven't done that version of him for a while, have they? It's always been the evil genius mastermind, or they've done a scientist one.
No,
not really.
Or even just the guy who in the Brian
rich businessman who wants.
The Azrael comic where he's like, I'm the pinnacle of human exception. I built my way up to here.
Yeah.
But you're ruining that because no one can ever come beyond me because they was what you look at.
No, I think I didn't watch that. I watched that long ago, but the first or second episode of that Dean Cain Superman show, when he's just like, Luthor makes this big point of like, everyone, my building's the tallest in Metropolis, so everyone has to look up at me.
Yeah.
And at the end of the episode, like Superman's like outside his window looking, and he goes, don't worry, next time you for me, just look up.
Yeah.
He's like, no. Yeah. He's like, so good, because he said it to, I think he said it to Clark Kent and Lois during a conversation, and like he just threw that right back in his face. And I was like, perfect.
Out of a touch.
Yeah. I was just like, what? That is beautiful, Superman. I love you.
I don't
know. I mean, I'm obviously this has got like nothing to do with James Gunn's film, but this trailer actually gave me like some hints on like what the actor looks pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, really curious.
Quite a few different suits he's wearing in that from different shows. And all of them, he kind of looks.
He's good. Yeah.
Looks like he's got the part.
A lot of people say he looks like Henry Cavill, right?
He's a young
and everyone says that Henry Cavill's the perfect Superman. So
yeah,
it's like, well, yeah, he's a good choice.
Yeah, makes sense. Oh, I can't wait. When's the film meant to be coming out? Like
25.
Yeah, well.
Man, it's 2 years.
I've got a while to wait yet, but hopefully that's going to give it enough.
40s by then, Jesus.
Yeah, we've got Batman 2 and all that stuff.
That's true.
Joker 2.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Blue Beetle. Aquaman 2.
I'm looking forward to that.
But I mean, this is what we were saying before we started recording, was maybe because DC's taking a break now before it starts its new franchise up, where Marvel's busy chucking content out the front centre, which is quite hit and miss.
Yeah.
Maybe this will give them enough time to DC fans to rest on that.
Because the problem is that they had last time is they tried to catch up with Marvel.
Straight away.
So like, they've already got
Justice League.
Yeah. We need to catch up, and now they're like, right, let's just simmer. We've got the perfect opportunity now to just overwrite them.
Like you say, if James Gunn, as he said, has written his 10-year plan out, then they can start working on that.
Well, they've already announced all these movies, right? Yeah. And they're so crazy odd ones. You're like, they must be choosing them for a reason, so they will set up for something, right? Would be my guess, hopefully. Yeah. And he hasn't even announced everything for Phase 1 either.
No.
It's just a handful of them.
Yeah, it was the first few that
the stuff that they knew they were in pre-production at the point. So.
Yeah. There's a few I'm excited about. Definitely that Lanterns TV show. I can't wait for that.
It's going to be featuring Guy Gardner.
No, it's not. It's Jon Stewart and Hal Jordan. Shut up! No! That show's been cancelled.
I'm interested to see who they get as Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart.
Yeah. Guy played John Deagle. Wait, Mason, no, I'm joking. Still Guy Gardner.
I kind of want Ryan Reynolds.
Just do a Carl Rayner one. Just if there's a Carl Rayner movie.
Ryan Reynolds is much better suited to Carl Rayner than he is Hal Jordan.
Yeah. 100%. Anyway, just get
I wouldn't mind Henry Cavill being Hal Jordan.
Yeah. Yeah, might, yeah. You're cool. Weird mix. Get Jason Momoa's Lobo in. Be great. Yeah. Go crazy. Alright, cool. Well, that was a good... We went off on a massive tangent then. Probably one of you just stayed to watch all that.
We just love talking DC.
We do. We spend all our lives talking about it. So, that was a fan-made trailer by Dr FlashPoint. We'll put the link in the description so you can go and check it out and rewatch it. Looks really cool. I mean, if any of that stuff, makes it in, like, the concepts make it into James Gunn's film, I'd be more than happy, especially a Brainiac. I really want Brainiac. Anyway, but yeah, love to hear your thoughts, theories. What do you want Superman Legacy to be? What would you like to see in it? What would your sort of ideal Superman movie be? Please comment below, let us know, love to hear your thoughts on it. And are you excited for all the other stuff that in DC that's coming out? Comment below. We also, again, have a Patreon set up, so you want to see full reactions of all the shows we react to, head over to there, support us there. If you're watching this right now, you're not subscribed, and you love DC as much as we do, click on the subscribe button. We talk about it all the time, DC, Marvel, Star Wars, anything nerdy, we are doing it. So please do that, and we also do a podcast as well, and we're also on social media, so links in the description below for that. And we'll see you very soon for another reaction.